Hello, everyone. I hope you're well and welcome to Saturday School. It is Saturday, and I want to teach a quick lesson that I believe will be helpful and something I think is pertinent to all of you leaders, creators, movers, and shakers, teachers, preachers, psalmists, prophets, counselors, coaches. Most of my lessons are for you. I'm one of you, and I have been a part of your community most of my life. And for the past 25 years or so, I have intentionally studied, paid attention, and experienced a lot of things that leaders and creatives experience. And the reason why I titled today's lesson, You're Supposed to Do It, is because it's a very important lesson that I learned, and that I believe if more people learn this, we might see less people who like stay in people's comments. like, and I'll tell you what I mean. Like, I notice, on any social platform, all of the different content creators have a certain focus. They all have a certain focus, even if they share various things. They all have a certain focus. And so once you listen to a teacher or a preacher or study a particular theorist enough, you pretty much kind of know where they're coming from. You know what their angle is, and you know what their main like pertinent things are that they are able to share and encourage or teach other people on. And for a long time, I would notice that I always felt like some of, I guess, in my opinion, the better content creators or teachers or whatever platform people were on, I would always notice that there was a particular demographic that was often, I guess, unaddressed or left out. And I'm not one to get in the comments and criticize what people are doing on their page. I will just simply not watch, or I will just approach with the expectation that people share what they have inside of them, what God has given them to share. And, if I am looking for something, or I'm researching, or I need encouragement in a particular vein, I will go somewhere else. Like, I think that's just the thing. Like, I know that one person cannot address everything. That's why people get online and they share what they have to share. But I would always feel like, man, like all of these really sharp people who tend to know how to be very comprehensive in their presentation always seem to kind of miss the mark and not really connect with this particular demographic that is so important. And one day it hit me. Chick, you recognize that because you're the one supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to do it. You can learn a lot from others, but there is a particular area that you are going to be able to touch the way they're not going to touch because they don't have that experience. They're not going to touch because that is not the message that is burning in their heart that God gave them. So they will never address that, or they may only address that after they see you address it. You are supposed to do it. So I want to encourage those of you who consume content online to make sure that the thing that you're so irritated and annoyed by online that you do not see addressed a particular way, I want you to keep in mind if while you are consuming, you're actually the one that's supposed to be creating a particular category of content. You might be the one that's supposed to be speaking to that group of people. When you jump in somebody's comments and you're like, well, what about these people? Or what about that person? Maybe it's you that's supposed to do it. Maybe you're the person who's supposed to be talking to that particular group of people that you feel is always left out. So that is my Saturday school for all of you creators, you leaders, you coaches, counselors, therapists. We all have something to contribute. And while we can learn a lot and draw a lot from what others have learned and what others are taking the time to teach and preach and put out there into the world, no one is going to be able to thoroughly address everything and everyone. And if we would use the energy that we may be tempted to use to criticize, make comments and videos about what other people are not considering and whatever what they're not addressing, we could actually use that energy, take that energy and flip it. You do it. You be thorough. You address the demographic that you feel is being left out. You add the perspective that is being missed. All right. So keep that in mind. Remember, the next time you are online consuming content, when you don't see what it is that you're looking for, maybe you're supposed to do it.